Let's begin the program circling back to a major case, legal case, that we've followed here on the 208 since the year 2020. Today, oral arguments at the United States Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit in the case of Hecox versus Little. Boise State student Lindsay Hecox, a transgender woman, is suing the state of Idaho over a law preventing transgendered athletes who identify as female from participating in girls' or women's sports. Hecox says that the law prevented her from going out for the women's cross-country team at Boise State. Now, two other Idaho collegiate athletes from Idaho State University are asking the court to dismiss the legal challenge. They're on the other side of this debate. They say that the law protects women's sports. They want to see a lift on the rules that say that forces female athletes, they say, to compete against males who identify as female while the lawsuit is ongoing. Now, the Idaho conversation is a part of the national debate on how trans college athletes compete and who they compete against. Last July, a federal district court judge ruled that the lawsuit Hecox filed is valid in Idaho, meaning the case proceeds while the Idaho law remains blocked for now. Now, the state of Idaho, they're appealing that blocking. So at today's hearing, the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals heard arguments about whether the challenge to the law is valid and if it should go on. A decision on that is expected within the next several months. So we did hear today, though, from each side. They made their big arguments. Here's a little bit of the rationale from each side.
This case has never been about soccer, and it's never been about the ability to try out. Even Hecox noted that. I would direct your honors to paragraph 31 of the complaint, where Hecox goes to great length to talk about missing the camaraderie and motivation that comes with being on a team, running with people, wearing the uniform, having a coach. It wasn't simply about trying out Hecox. It was about actually being on the team. And that is how this case has been litigated. And so the ability to try out is a very different controversy that's, again, being read into the complaint in this latter stage when the original injury, running on the team, has become moot.
What I can tell you is in the stipulated facts that were filed in the district court, the parties addressed this in some detail and cited to the NCAA rule. It's a bylaw 14.4.3.2, and it talks about the number of credits toward graduation that are required by the rules. And all parties stipulated that those numbers had to be met or Hecox wouldn't be eligible.
Idaho's 2020 law drew attention from the NCAA and could impact NCAA decisions on hosting events like March Madness here in Boise. The judges in this case have a lot to consider. We expect movement on the case in the coming months. We'll keep you posted.